All right, this is KevinSvensonCrypto, where tyranny is defied. It is September 9th, 2024, and I've been doing a lot of shorts here lately. And just they're quicker, I'm getting more engagement and more views. But I haven't been doing much TA lately, but I was going to do some today. And I want to take a look at a few charts. This chart in particular actually has me a little bit interested in the short term. The one thing about this chart is that it's actually this is on Kraken Pro. It's free if you sign up, actually, so you get the VPVR support and multiple indicators. It's definitely worth it. But yeah, it's a shorter chart, so it's not compiling as much data. But I feel like it's because of that, it's like actually a little more clean than a lot of other charts that I've seen. But yeah, so we're actually holding the 200 simple moving average. It's actually a bull market support band. It was previous bull market support in the last bull run. We just really need to get it above the, I think it's the 20 week. It's the 50. Sorry, 1 second. Just want to be sure. Actually, no, we're above the 50. The 200 is down here. Either way, it's still looking pretty good as far as the indicators and everything are concerned. We're holding support, and I think it's pretty positive. We're also seeing a MACD. Looks like it's converging down. It's going to take some time to probably play out, but when these bars turn white, it tends to indicate a reversal. So it's possible that we'll start turning down. And it looks like this whole pattern is about played out. I mean, we might get a little bit more downside, but I think this pattern may be played out. So I think pretty much, I think a lot of the pain's over with, honestly. I mean, I think we also have a full moon coming, and I know there's a lot of people that are in astrology charts, astrology of charting, and it's funny, but like it really is like the new moon. We got a pullback, full moon. I think this happens on the 17th or this coming weekend. I see us pushing up. I mean, maybe we don't. If we go down, we're in a bull market. We're in a bear market again. So that could happen. But I doubt we're going to go into a bear market with a new election. Usually, first year of election year, whoever gets elected, the first year is usually more positive. The markets rally. So in the second year is usually when things get ugly and things get realized, right? But yeah, we've been going sideways for like 180, 190 days. And I think that's it's similar to this period right here. We didn't quite get this much crazy of a dip, but these capitulations were actually probably similar in their own way to that. But yeah, stochastic RSI is reset. It looks like we're still down. We have plenty of room to go up. So take a look at this regular RSI if we can. Again, this chart's not really complete. I just liked it because it's a little more simple, and a lot of my other charts on my trading view, which is also free, it's just a little convoluted. But let's check the fear and greed. We're at 33. We had a pretty good rally in prices today. It's let's see, it's pretty likely. Well, not the game. It's pretty likely we'll have a pullback probably tomorrow or the next day, which is fine. I think that'd be healthy. Here's some of the biggest gainers for the day. Yeah, so Phantom, apparently they're doing some airdrop I heard about. I wish I hadn't sold mine now. But I was hearing that they were getting a rebranding, and what happened with Polygon Matic, I mean, it just completely went head down, so I didn't know what to really do with that. But near protocol, Fetch, AI tokens are starting to bounce. It looks like altcoins they may start popping off here pretty soon. I don't know if Bitcoin dominance is officially topped. We may get one more push up again, but this range is interesting. If we lose some of this range here, I mean, we break this wedge down. We're in altcoin season for sure. Let's see. Look at the daily. Kind of curious what the daily looks like. Yeah, I mean, honestly, altcoin, Bitcoin dominance might be topped out. I mean, I could see this going two different ways here. This wedge, smaller wedge, can go down. This wedge may go up. But if we get another big rally in Bitcoin, that that might push the dominance up one more time before we get down. Yes, we'll run through a few other indicators. Let's go back to the weekly. I'm not a trader that likes to look at the hourly or the 2 hour. 4 hour occasionally can tell you and show you some things, but basically in a big descending triangle with the dollar, we may get a little more of a rally here, but I doubt it. I think the dollar's pretty much had its day personally. Crypto.com token looking pretty. It's not bare. It's not looking great, but if we hold this support and start moving up, that's going to be really good. And it's so cheap right now. You have 5 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents. This is extremely cheap. Extremely cheap. Filecoin, very cheap. Maybe a little bit too cheap. But if it breaks up with this wedge, that'll be great. Gala's gotten hit pretty hard, but I think that's a great token to hold on to. Link definitely had a big struggle. It's already tested its base. I think Link's probably going to be off to the races here pretty soon. Yeah, I think we just had. Yeah, for me, I think Link is getting ready to go on its run. Ultimately, it's going to be bouncing around. I see it going at least to all-time highs, more than likely. Our previous price targets are 100, 120, 130. I think this 100 to 150 range is certainly in the cards. That'd be a 10, 15x for Link. I think that's certainly in the cards. Or a lot of the mining stocks got hit really hard. Near Protocol got hit pretty hard, but it did pretty much retest its bear market zone. So I think this one's pretty much prepped to probably go close to $50 to $100, $50 minimally, but I think it can go to $100 honestly. It's similar to like Cardano, and Cardano is looking like it's going to start rising on up. I think I'm looking forward to this bull market. Honestly, I'm really ready for it. And I think Cardano $7, $7 to $10 for sure. Adam, I don't know what to think about this coin. I really wish it had held some support up here. But it's basically retested. If it can get a good bounce right here, we'll be out of at least testing its bear market lows and we'll be able to move forward from there. But it's kind of hard to say. A lot of altcoins pretty much just went back to their bear market lows. So if you're trying to get in, there's still plenty of time. Well, not plenty of time, but the opportunity is there. You probably have 2 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe 2 months to really get in the market. So a year from now, we're going to be topped out. Everyone's going to be taking their profits a year from now to realize gains, capital gains, and all that stuff. Even if we're still in a bull market, it's going to be a huge shift down. And that's just the reality of it. Let's see. Ontology. Pepe actually still looks pretty strong, to be 100% honest. Brett is another one. Is Brett on here? I'm sure it is on somewhere. And I think basically this is like the only way to hold base token is, or just I guess have exposure to base, which is Coinbase's blockchain, Brett and Optimism, and there's a couple other ones that you could hold that kind of represent that ecosystem. Whoopee. Let's see what else we got here. Gala ICP. Pretty much most of the ones I follow, I'm not going to say they're going to get you the 100x's. I'm mainly chasing 10, 15, and 20x coins, just for, it's just safer. I may do my next upload. I may try to look at more speculative assets, like smaller caps that might get you the 50 and 100x's. I do have a few on here. Synthetics look terrible. Now, this could be a 15, 20x if it could recover itself. But coins like Solana, you've already had a huge run. I'm seeing Solana go, $500 to $1,000. That's great, but it's 10x, 5 to 10x. If you're like a degenerate, like a lot of people, you want a lot more. It's like Theta to its all-time high is $15. I think if it gets some bullish news, this one and LivePeer are kind of at the live streaming cryptos. I mean, I think Theta could go like 20 or $50 possibly, somewhere in there. I don't. It actually looks like a decent chart, to be 100% honest. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent chart because it's. Huh. Hmm. Bear with me. I want to see if. No. Yeah, it just looks like it's a pretty decent chart, like what it's going to do. I mean, probably go something like that. That takes us. Probably won't go that far. It'll probably be more like March, April 25, September. Oh, right there. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Let's say 50 to 75. I can see that, and then we drop all the way back down to 12 or $15 for sure. And you can probably do that with a lot of different charts. That's just the cups and the handles, and that's kind of how it all works. Let's take a look at total. Are we finding support on some of this? We really want to break above here. These are previous lines. I think we're looking pretty good. So this is basically your cup and handle formation, and usually, let's see, your top to that. Let's see what this measures out to. Let's make that a little thicker. So I mean, I think a lot of people are saying 6 to 7 trillion for the top of this market cycle. I think it could go to 10 possibly. But that's a 3x over. I mean, that's if you hold even the worst crypto assets on the top 100, then you're going to get at least a 3x. I would say Bitcoin, you're getting a 2 to 3x. So no matter what, you should be looking pretty good in a year. And that's if you're just not even trying to make more money than you hopefully should. Let's see. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I mean, I think we're just finding support and getting ready. The total market caps are really these are the better charting. I mean, Bitcoin looks too good, while the altcoins look too bad. But this kind of takes a good snapshot of both. Also, sorry if I talk a little slow. I work in the field all day. I'm pretty tired, but you can always take in your YouTube. Just go ahead and put 1.25x, maybe 1.5x. Just speed it up, and you get through it a lot faster. That's what I do. I watch tons of different crypto content every day, and I put it at least 1.25, but usually 1.5 gets you what you need. Just gotta pay attention a little closer, but I highly recommend that. Tron is a big mover this cycle. Have we topped all-time highs? Not just yet. We pretty much went to all-time highs. I don't really know what to think about where this might go. I think it could go to $1. It'd be pretty rad if it did. I mean, the structure, the base of this looks so good. Very, very solid. It's also very similar to this. So if we were to say, if this is basically the same structure as this, and it looks exactly like it, let's take a look at, there's a lot of, you look at patterns, you look at fractals in the crypto charts, they do tend to rhyme. They don't be exact, but they'll be pretty similar. So let's see where we're at. July, August, September. Let's assume we're right here, not up here. Let's assume we're right here, and we will do a price range here to the top, 620%. I think that's a little ambitious, but start optimistic and then we can work our way down. fucking good. Come on now. All right, so if we're right there, looking at $1, obviously you probably want to be taking profits between. There's no point in taking profits right now. This structure is so solid. You could take profits, but we may never see this area again, because this is similar to this area, and it's very unlikely that we will ever see these prices down here again. So it'd be I don't think it's smart to take profit right here, unless you're trying to put it into other coins. But profit into USD, no. Of course, this is not financial advice. And please hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I will try to my best to respond. But yeah, I would be taking profits maybe at 25 cents, like just a very modest profit, and probably 36, because these are previous Fibonacci's that I've established before. I think 50 cents is pretty likely, honestly. So yeah, that's Tron for you. That's one of the more stronger looking charts for sure. But a lot of these, altcoins just haven't run yet. That's going to be next year's run. They're all retesting their bear market bases, and if they're strong coins, they'll be like this. Not the B chain is not very strong looking, but it's stronger than some of these others. Unfortunately, like Tezos doesn't look terribly strong. Neither does Zilliqa. But these charts act differently. But the lesser risk ones, Graph looks really good right here. As high as $3, and this is an incredible opportunity with Graph. I think this is basically going to go to $5 or $10. If you're buying this thing for 10 cents, that's like a 50x, right? Am I right? Is it 25x? I don't know. I'm terrible at some of these maths, but even I'm pretty good at it most of the time. Stacks is looking pretty healthy. I don't know where it's going to go, though. This could be like a cup and handle, you could say. So you could extrapolate it like that. This chart's probably incomplete. I don't know where the other one is. This could give you an idea. You could probably look at the Fibonacci as well. $20. Somewhere in there. Let's see. $0.6186. I would say minimum 268. Yeah, I think you probably want to take profits between $15 and $20. But again, they could go crazy, right? Kava looks terrible. This chart looks really bad. I hold some of this, but this is like one of the worst charts that I have. Injective, looking pretty good. It's just, I don't know. There's not much price history. You just know it's going up. So it's like where you can look at a graph and be like, okay, well, I can extrapolate this with at least all-time high, $2, $3. It's a little easier with Injective. It's like, man, I don't know where that's going to go. It's almost like not a good tradable asset. H-bar got hit really hard too. So, there's a lot of opportunity with altcoins. But, the safer ones obviously are Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana. Those are probably your safest. I believe in Cardano. I think that one's going to come back. I just don't know what Adam's going to do. But yeah, I'm going to jump off here. We'll check back in tomorrow, and if anything crazy happens, we'll see. But expect a little bit more volatility. We'll probably be jumping back and forth here with the Bitcoin price in this vicinity. The one problem is that we have a CME gap that will probably need to be filled. I believe it's somewhere in here. There's like a small gap between 53, 52, 53, 54, I think it was. So it's possible that we have to go back down one more time the next couple of days and just cover that, and then, maybe go back to the top of this range, hopefully. But yeah, hang in there, hodl on, and we'll chat back in later. All right, peace.